And this will be our first day on this assignment. We'll do a second one where we do a little more involved radicals, but for today, just kind of getting started with it. So first of all, think back to when we were doing things like adding like terms together. Remember that if things were alike, like 3x and 7x, and we had an addition problem here, we could just add the like terms together and come up with a simplified version of 10x, right? Or negative 8w minus 9w would equal negative 17w. Or 4y minus 8m, there are no like terms, those are both different, so that's already simplified. On this last one here, though, we've got 12p plus 2p, so these two could combine and give us 14p minus 7x. And that would be our simplified version of that. Well, radicals are kind of the same way. So if you think about the kind of radical expressions we've been looking at the last couple of days, to be able to add or subtract radicals, the radicals must be the same, and if they're the same, then they're considered like terms, kind of like 3x, 4x, and the w's in this term. So let's see what we mean. So if I look at this first expression, I've got three radicals I'm either adding or subtracting, and I notice that each one has a square root of 6 in it, which makes these like terms. So now we just look at the numbers that are in front. 5 minus 3 plus 1, and I figure out what that equals. So 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, so these total up to be 3, and then our radical is the square root of 6. So that's what that would look like when it's been simplified. All right, how about this one? We got 9 square roots of 7 minus 6 square roots of 7. So the radicals are the same. So we just have to do 9 minus 6, which equals 3 square roots of 7. Okay. Our next one, we have square root of 14 and 3 square root of 14. So think of this as 1 square root of 14 plus 3 square root of 14. So 1 plus 3 would give us 4. And then we have 4 what? 4 square roots of 14. All right, pretty easy looking, huh? Okay, adding and subtracting radicals again, we got 3 square roots of 2 plus 8 square roots of 2. So that 3 and that 8, 3 plus 8 is going to give us 11. And then we have square root of 2 come along for the ride. On our next one, we've got 3 square root of 5, 2 square root of 5, and 2 square root of 5, all adding. So let's see, we got 3 plus 2 plus 2. So that's going to equal 7, and then our square root of 5. And there you go, 7 square roots of 5. Next, adding and subtracting radicals. So let's look at these. We got negative 3 square root of 3 minus 1 square root of 3. So these square root of 3 terms would combine to give us minus 4 square root of 3. But then we have a like term or unlike term, which is just 3 square root of 2. So we kind of keep those separated, even though we did combine those first two. On number 7 here, we can combine the first one and the last one because they both have the square root of 5 in them. So negative 6 plus 8 equals 2 square roots of 5. And then we have plus 3 square root of 3 on the end, because that's the term that's not alike, but it's out there. Okay. So we're just going to do an Alex assignment this time, number 75. So we'll give you box paper, and we're going to ask you to show your work on that box paper and turn it in. So thank you very much.